actually been holding you back.
Jesus.
Woo. That God has considered them accursed, and you're still holding on to accursed people and accursed things. And he held on to the robe because it looked good. A Babylonian robe. What is a Hebrew boy, a Hebrew man, going to do with a Babylonian robe? He can't wear it to no party. Because in actually, where did you get it from? What is he going to say? What can he do with that robe? But because it looked nice, I want it. And I'm not going to say the robe didn't look nice, but it wasn't for the Hebrews. That was for a whole nother set of people. And sometimes we're trying to do things and fit in things that's not for the church. It may be okay for them over there, but God is saying it's not okay for you. I don't like that. And we can't compare ourselves to what other churches are doing. I told you all before that God has told me, Tim, that there may be some stuff acceptable for another person, but it's not acceptable for you, Tim. I'm going to be transparent. I'm the type of person when I go shopping and I take the shopper cart to my car, I just feel guilty if I leave it right there. I just got to go back and take it. That's just me. I just feel convicted. But there's it's just not acceptable for me to leave it there. Now I worked in retail, so I know what it is for you to fix something. Someone to come over and knock that shirt on the floor, knock the hanger on the floor and just leave it there. And then I gotta go pick it up, and I didn't leave it that way. So why am I gotta fix back what you weren't trained by your house to do? So I know what it feels like. So even though it may be okay, and even though the supermarket has people that go out and collect the carts, they have somebody that does that. But for me, it's just not acceptable for me to leave it there. That's just how God works with me. And even though it may not be a big deal, am I going to go to hell for leaving that shopping cart there? No. But at the same time, my conscience needs to be comfortable. And we need to understand that even though there may be some stuff that may not send us to hell, if God is working with you to leave it alone, leave it alone. Because there's some experiences that you can't take with you but are going to hold you back. All right. The other thing was stuff that was devoted. God said that these things go into the house of the Lord. The treasury goes into the house of the Lord. The silver goes into the house of the Lord. And Achan decided, I'm going to hold on to the gold and I'm going to hold on to the silver. And I said, God, maybe this is an easier one for me to make relevant. Because are people holding on to the gold and their dollar bills? Are we holding on to these things when they're supposed to be devoted to God? Are they holding on to the tithes? Are they holding on to the offerings? Are they holding on to their time? These are things that people are holding on to that we need to let go and understand that it does not belong to us, but it actually belongs to God. I wish I get someone to say that it belongs to God.
It belongs to God.
So even though I believe that Achan was as careful as he was, he still got caught. And that's really the sermon on today, that you need to be more careful. But not careful in trying to get away with it. But be more careful in your salvation. Be more careful in your relationship. Understand that be not deceived, God is not mocked. That whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So whatever you do, it's going to be found out. You cannot hide from God. You may try to fool your leader, but you cannot fool God. And we need to understand that I may be fooling the pastor, I may be fooling my parents, but I cannot fool God. And when we stop trying to fool God, that's when things are going to start working out for our good. That's when things are going to turn around in our favor. But we need to get to the point where we're not trying to fool anyone. And understand that he hid it in his tent. I just wonder how you all will feel, because technically I'm the Joshua here. How would you all feel And this is just a scenario. It's not going to happen. If God said, Timothy, send some elders to that person's house and look under the rug, or look under the mattress, look under the bed and see what you find. Because that's what God did. And God was so specific. God went down through the tribe of Judah, through the family line, and got to Achan. So we can try to hide in our family. We can try to hide in our house. But God knows what we do at home. He knows if our home life equals our church life. He knows if our school life, our work life, our play life is what it is supposed to be. And so we need to know we cannot fool God. And I'm closing, not going to keep you all today. And God said we're gonna punish Achan. And the punishment was that Achan was killed. They destroyed Achan, but not just Achan. His whole household. His whole, and think about it. Now, I don't believe that this is a death message. I believe that this is an eye-opener. That there could be something being done in my house. It could be done by one person, but impacts the whole house.
That's right. Yes.
And we need to make sure, oh my Lord, listen, if there's one thing wrong in the house, if one person is wrong, that means that whole house is insane.
That's right. I know that's right.